What up, what up, what is going on, ladies and gentlemen? It's your boy GS. Welcome back to another Madden NFL 25 online rank match. And today, we have the Denver Broncos going up against, wait for it, he's circling. Why do I always do this? I try to hide the suspense like you guys can't see in the title. So, a good thing I checked randomly my offensive playbook, right? So, we go back to the pistol, which really isn't a good pistol for Peyton Manning, but nonetheless is what we're comfortable with. So, we go on ahead and we get ready to face the San Francisco 49ers. And as much as I love my team, today against the Broncos, I'm hoping they lose, man. I'm hoping in the video game. Maybe somebody watches this on Super Bowl Sunday and it's the 49ers going up against the Broncos. It's a possibility. You know, if somebody's watching this on Super Bowl Sunday and I jinx myself in Madden, if this is the matchup in Super Bowl Sunday for the year 2013-2014, I want the Broncos to lose. But in this video game today, as of January 9th, I want the Broncos to win. So, obviously, we all know what difficult challenge it is to run on the 49ers. So, still got to try my best. Try and move the ball positively. Oh, what a hurtful drop pass right there. Sets us back at 3rd and 11. So, right here, we're standing in the pocket. Well, look at it. We go to a quick out route, and we thankfully pick up the first down, avoiding a punt. Now, a lot of people have been tweeting me, leaving in the comment section, like, yo, GS, that stiff arm you be doing, it's cheesy. Why you keep doing it? What's going on? And yada, yada, yada. It's like, it's a fumble. It's like, you know what? You can't please people. You really can't. Like, no matter how hard I try to play and be successful at the game, there's always something where you can't please people. I've gotten myself into the top 100, punting the ball on literally 4th and inches on many, many occasions, still winning. I found out how to do that stiff arm maybe like a week ago. I've uploaded maybe 5-6 games doing it, and people are like, that's all you do, can you do anything else? And I'm like, I've uploaded hundreds of games. How do you drop that wide open pass? I've uploaded hundreds of games, winning, beating people in the top 5, nowhere near doing that, and I do it for a couple games, and I'm the cheesiest mofo on YouTube, right? It's laughable to me, but nonetheless, I'm not gonna do it no more. I will do it in mud. I'm not. Hey, listen, in mud, you got to do what you got to do to win. You got to do what you got to do to win. There's some cheese balls in mud. You got to do what you got to do to win. But for online ranked matches, I'm not going to do it anymore. So hopefully you guys are now happy. We're back to just running into people, because we all know you can't truck people on next gen. It's damn near nerfed. Juking people, you can do, but it's somewhat difficult. But don't worry, I got you back. I'm not going to be doing it anymore. Like I said, I've done it for like 6 games, and people think I've been doing it since the game came out. But nonetheless, man, we've been winning without it, and I know I can win without it. You know what I mean? Right, he tries to go deep up top. I'm the champster. You don't go after champ like that. He's the champ. You don't test champ. Right there on 3rd down, he thought it was a good decision to try a read option, and that goes absolutely nowhere. On 4th and 11, oh, weenie alert! Weenie alert! He goes over there. Good pass. You can't complain if it's working, right? Like, people do fag D against me. I hate it with the passion, but at the end of the day, it's because I'm going through it and I'm highly upset. At the end of the day, you got to do what you got to do to win, right? I can't blame this guy for going for it on 4th down. He doesn't know me. I don't know him. He's doing what he thinks he needs to do to win. So, can't blame him. When I'm in the moment of going up against Faggy, I hate it. Oh, you're a bum. You suck. Can EA change this? And then once the game is over the next day, it's like, you got to do what you got to do to win. I understand why. You know what I mean? If I wasn't a YouTube commentator, I'd probably be using the Niners playing, Faggy, because it's my best chance to win. But, oh, look at that beautiful throw by Peyton Manning. But, people go for it on 4th down. It is annoying, because when your defense is bad as mine, it's frustrating. Getting somebody to 4th down is hard as it is. You know what I mean, right? Just a horrible pass. I'm still trying to work on that streak, that precision inside streak against zone, and sometimes I just make horrible reads on it. It just doesn't work against cover 4, and I need to learn that. But like I was saying, man, getting somebody to 4th down, it's a struggle for me. It really is. And when I finally get somebody there, and if it's like 4th and 6, and they end up going for it and they get it, and it's like it's very frustrating. But like I said, I understand people do what they got to do to win. Unless you're me, because if I do what I got to do to win, people complain. If I send too many blitzes, GS, you've been sending blitzes since Madden 95. You can't win without it. You suck. And as I said, GS, you go for it on 4th down. You can't win unless you go for it on 4th down. You're a bum. I learned a stiff arm for 3 hours, and the second I discovered, I got to tweet, GS, no, don't do it. You're a bum. I try my best to win at a way that is going to please everybody. I really try. But it's not easy. You know what I mean? It's not easy winning, doing 4th down swag. Has it made me a better player? 1,000 times better. I am way better than what I was when I was doing it. Now I play a lot more smarter. I discovered the pistol playbook, and it's done wonders for me. Wonders. And now I'm even getting deeper into the playbook, and I'm doing, even more than I ever was with this playbook now. So you guys are going to start seeing just some tremendous things that I've been working with the playbook, and it's just been working a ton. And, like I said, no matter what disadvantage I get, there's always going to be haters. And I know there's going to be people in the comment section like, yo, GS, the stiff arm, I'm not going to do it. Like, don't even try and convince me that it's cool. Don't worry about the haters. I'm not going to do it. Because is it cheesy? It is. If it's timed right, it's almost an unstoppable thing. Can it be stopped? Yes, but if it's timed right, it's almost unstoppable. So I understand what people are saying. It's like, you know what, GS, you're better than that. You can win without doing it. And those people are right. What bothers me is the people that say, that's all you do. And it's like, what? That's all that I do. I've uploaded like 700 games of Madden 25. And I have, 5 games using it? And that's all that I do? Like, come on. It just bothers me when people don't make sense when they come at, when they have an argument. But, nonetheless, I want to try and be, entertaining. And would I love Sim? Yes. And, but in order for me, I got to practice what I preach. You know what I mean? So I'm not going to be doing that, anymore. Like I said, not a lot of people, just a few people complain. And that's all it takes. That's all it takes for it to get in my mind to be like, you know what? I have been winning without it. It is something I can do without. Don't even worry about it. Don't even do it. I know I can be successful without it. I know I'm a good enough Madden player to be able to win without it. I've done it before. I've proven it. So I'm not even going to worry about that. You know what I mean? So nonetheless, from here on out, man, unless you're watching my MUT channel, like I said, I got to do what I got to do to win. You know what I mean? My running back is a monster. And listen, if you get near me, I'm punching you in the face. In the face! But here on ranked matches, and I'm going up against, very good people. And, I've proven that I can win without it. I've beaten, like I said, people in the top 5 doing it without doing that. So I know I can win without it. You know what I mean? So here's a question I want to know. Because always, it's getting late in the Madden year. I've done the the Carolina playbook for people who were, look at that beautiful dot over the middle, for some people who checked out my live stream. And I'm wondering, you know what, every year I drop multiple free schemes for you guys. This year I really haven't. What do you guys think about me dissecting the pistol playbook? To me, it's a phenomenal playbook. Like, that playbook has literally, and I know this is the main reason why I've gotten, as good as I have on Xbox One, is that playbook has literally gotten me into the top 100. It's very, very difficult to stop. I've gone up against people who run pistol on me, and they run it the same way I do. And I'm like, yo, this is tough. Like, this is what I do to people? I'm disrespect. I would hate me if I was my opponent. You know what I mean? Right there, he goes after Chip again. No, of you, give it to me, baby. Like, of course I lose games. It is, it is stoppable, but it's very difficult to stop. Like right now, I'm using the Broncos with the pistol playbook against the 49ers, and like that right there, just alone is a difficult matchup. When you have a statue back there like Peyton Manning against a very run-heavy with the run-heavy playbook against the best run-stopping team in the game, you feel, odds are against you. They are. Sometimes I do have trouble with the mobile QBs because there's so many good plays for the QB to get out the pocket and scramble and whatnot, but they just have some awesome runs in the playbook. So let me know if you guys want me to work a scheme for you guys out of the pistol. It will primarily be next gen based, because on the current gen, I don't know, like on PS3 or Xbox 360, I know it'll be effective because the runs in there are just stupid. But I don't think it would be worth running pistol over Carolina or Philly, because those playbooks, have a lot of cheese in them that just was nerfed, newer systems, like, you know, all of the QB wraps and buck sweeps and all that, which I ran heavily in Carolina. They just, you know, dumbed that down a lot. You know, the offensive linemen don't react nowhere near as good as they do on the runs, but they react tremendously on blitzes. But let me know if you guys are interested in the pistol playbook scheme. You know, even if you guys aren't interested in running it, you know, maybe you run San Francisco or Seattle or another playbook that has pistol in it, and maybe I could show you a couple new plays that you guys didn't know that's in your playbook that you guys might run. Or maybe you guys are struggling at the game like me. I struggled to run the ball. I was passing so heavily. It was like, you know what? I'm being stupid, because what made me, you know, get to the top 100 on PlayStation 3 twice on 2 different accounts is the fact that I was running the ball so successfully. And when I found out that my go-to runs were cut down, the effectiveness was cut down so much, I just started to be such a pass-happy guy, and I was struggling. You know, there was one point where, you know, I went like on a 7-8 game losing streak, and I was so frustrated, like, you know, why am I struggling so bad? I started out on Xbox One 15-0, and then I started doing good. I got in the top 100, and I was doing pretty solid, and then I just wanted this huge losing streak, and then it's like, you know what? I'm barely running the ball. Let me go to a playbook where I'm forced to run the ball. You know what I mean? Pistol is a playbook where the passing plays suck. If I can't have success running in pistol, then there's no hope for me. You know what I mean? So I dug into pistol and just been running amok, literally. So if you guys are struggling in a passing game, trust me, running is what you want to do. You can be successful. I am a prime example of that. You can be successful just running the ball, and that's what I do, you know. So if you guys are interested in pistol, just let me know. I'm going to look in the comment section, and if I see a whole bunch of, you know, hell, I won't even run it, but it'll be interesting to see if I can learn something new. Leave it in the comment section. I'll go on ahead and dissect that playbook maybe as early as Saturday. You know, maybe on a weekend, you know, end the Saturday, maybe 9 o'clock, end the day with the pistol dissection, so you guys can see how I'm running it, and maybe it can help you guys out. So let me know in the comment section. So right here is coming to the end of the video, guys. We struggled a little bit, but when it came down to it, we end up winning the game. We didn't get too many skill points, you know what I mean, which sucks, because I felt like, you know, when you win this many skill points coming up right here in a second, you're like, damn, I should have done better. I shouldn't have struggled, you know, as much as I did, you know what I mean, because where I'm ranked and where he's ranked, there shouldn't be that much struggle on my end. But that's just how dominant the 49ers are. You know, you get 3 skill points. He's probably 11-15, and he put up a good fight. You know what I mean? Definitely put up a good fight. But nonetheless, we win. I'll take it. That's the end of the game, guys. Hope you guys enjoyed. As always, it's your boy GS, man. Hope you guys are, you know, just enjoying life. I'm out. Peace. Give it to me, baby.